the next comic on the stage. So funny, so excited to have him here on the show. You're going to clap it up for Sick, Fat, Tight. Everybody let him know.
Go DJ, go DJ, go. Shout out to that Jordan right there talking about that grief. Let's just start off with a very positive mixed message for tonight. Like Jordan, he makes death just sound so comforting. You know what I'm saying? I'm say that. My name is Sick, Fat, Tight. I like mixed messages. You know what I'm saying? My name is Sick, Fat, Tight. That means goodness times greatness to the third power. It's an algorithm I've designed, right? Yeah. So I'm NFT, folks. I don't know if you heard people talking about the cryptocurrencies. I'm NFT. But people be like, are you really Negro full time? Right? That's why I got this mask on. I'm what you call offensively light-skinned, right? I'm like what you call Kim Kardashian light-skinned. Some people, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of features to hide. I got this double unicorn, unibrow, whatever that is. And these other dark parts of my life called freckles. Yeah, really offensive. Yeah, like Delonte West offensive, right? Anybody know about Delonte West? You might sleep with your mother. LeBron James, shout out to the king. Oh. Yeah, but I'm light-skinned. It scares people. Yeah. I'm so like offensively light-skinned up here, but I got this other disease. I'm Black Lives Matter below the belt. Yeah, it really confuses women. They're like, hey, I like your upper class tendencies. You look like you're educated and whatnot. Then they get down there and like, man, I'm gonna stick around for these lower class things going on down here. Yeah. Women being polite, they be like, hey, Mr. Sick, Fat, Tight, can I get your digits? Right? They're like, can I get your digits, Mr. Sick, Fat, Tight? They be so polite and sweet. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I will give you my digits. All 23 centimeters of them. Right? Because I like bigger numbers and longer words. But we were talking about death and shit. Anybody almost died during the pandemic? You just raise your hand. We can all support each other. She was like, I didn't almost die. She almost did. But just like many of you almost died during the pandemic, yeah. I was inside, kind of like tonight. But it was wet. It was weird. It was inside and it was wet, you know? And I was eating pussy. Yeah, it's dangerous, folks. I don't know if you've done this before, but like in the shower, it's a dangerous environment. You get water in your ear and you're just like, she just expects you to finish and stuff. And you're just like, how do I recover after I made this noise? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to recover after that. Plus, I don't know if I can perform. But yeah, that's the one way I almost died. What else? I like magic. Yeah. I like music. Yeah. Racism. Yeah. I put all those things in my Tinder dating profile. That's how I got that last girl I was telling y'all about. Yeah. I play this instrument. It's the most racist instrument in America, I swear to God. It's called the piano. Yeah. You ever heard of it? You know? It's divided between blacks and whites. Not so evenly, you know? But it's harmonious, you know, like America. So I think it's magical. So thank y'all for being here. We're making this piano composition thing. I think this is like a D scale on the upper, whatever that bullshit be. But yeah, I like mixed messages. I think Tom Alfano was up here. I'm gonna just say one positive mixed message about him. He might have said something weird about his mustache, but I'm gonna say that's one of the most family-friendly mustaches I've ever seen. That's how I'm just put it out there. One of the most family-friendly mustaches I've ever seen. Disco Tree, he's in the building somewhere. Disco Tree. I love Disco Tree. One of my favorite positive wild rumors about Disco Tree is sometimes it's the hardest tree to find in Prospect Park. Right? Yeah. But my favorite rumor about Disco Tree is that he's invited the most blacks, right, to a tree in America's history without killing them, y'all. Y'all make some notes of my man. I'm Google reviewing him every time Google reviewing him. I love him. But yeah, I like mixed messages. I like wild rumors. I found out recently that I don't do drugs well or something. Anybody else got this problem? It's like you can die that way if you don't use drugs well. But yeah, my roommate, she said, you smoke, what did she say? She's French. She's you smoke weed flavored tobacco? I was like, damn, I need to just smoke straight weed then. All right, I get you. Well, I tried cocaine recently. Anybody ever do cocaine?
No.
This guy, he's like, he's not seasoned yet. But yeah, I did cocaine recently. Recently, right? And I ended up eating Indian food. You don't have to heckle me, sir. Because we can talk about it later, you know what I'm talking about? But when it comes down to it, I did cocaine, ate Indian food. You know what I'm saying? Took a nap. That's the wrong way to do cocaine, right? But yeah, my worst way of doing drugs is mushrooms. You know, mushrooms. I know we got some people that like what they call the plant medicine. People like, the plant medicine, the herbal ancestors want to talk to you. It's like, yeah, it's weird when the herbal ancestors want to talk to me. You know what they do? They make me sit down at my computer, start watching mature lesbian porn. Yeah, I don't know what it is about myself, but it's like I need to get down and just sit there and study, you know, and I get in the character. Somehow I get these reading glasses. I don't even know what I'm doing with them. I'm just sitting there, it's like, I could be better. I want to get me a good grade in this class. They got this, what they call vagina appreciation degree out there. I got associates recently on Full Sail. Shout out to them. But yeah, it's like I'll be getting in the character and shit. I'm like, yeah. I'll be getting critical because when you're mature, you got to be paying attention to everything. In the sense, I'm like, why are they using the actual child's bedroom right there? That is a kid-sized bed, ma'am. Come on, Grandma, what are we doing? What are we doing, Grandma? But yeah, I like to sometimes watch those international lesbians, you know what I'm saying? Because it gets different when you're watching the Portuguese or the Russian ladies. They get real instructive. They're like, obrigado, reina, and blah, blah, blah. But it sounds very like, you know, like a classroom, so I can turn up the volume. Sounds like I'm learning a new language, you know what I'm saying? I was just in my room studying, y'all. Thank you, Mushroom. I've just been wanting to talk about that for a long time. I don't even know why. I'm a slime to something different now. Since we were talking about music earlier. I like the evolution of music, right? Anybody like good ass music? You just want to sit there and dance and shit with your grandma or your auntie or whatever, right? But yeah, I used to listen to this band called Slave religiously. They got some real good music. They got a song called Slide. It's so good. It's just talking about sliding. You know, you're just dancing or whatever. But that evolved. It's like cha-cha slide. You got the electric slide. You got all these good slides, right? But not no more. Not in 2020. Not in 2022 and beyond. Sliding is now premeditated murder. Yeah, that's how much music's evolved, right? It went from celebrating life with your family and your friends to going out and killing people with your friends. So be careful how you decide to slide. Remember, I like mixed messages. I remember growing up when I was in high school, shooting up the club meant a few different things, right? It's like 3 6 Mafia, right? I grew up listening to 3 6 Mafia in 6th grade. I wanted to tear the fucking club up. I had no idea what the club was. Or what to tear that shit up. So I'm gonna tear me a fucking club up. I don't give a shit. These niggas got banned from 9 states. That was their commercial. I didn't need to know nothing about the music. I was like, I will tear a club up. But yeah, middle school, right? In middle school, they had this concept called shooting up the club, right? And it was like, you could be murdering people in a club, right? Or you could just be getting some young lady pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's the best alternative, I would say, at the end of the day, is you can get some young woman pregnant versus shooting up a club. Pick your choices wisely, folks. My name is Sick Fat Todd. My pronouns, thank you, mama. My pronouns are sick, yeah. Like hypothermia. Yeah, because I want you to feel good before you leave, you know what I'm talking about? And fat, because I don't be body shaming nobody. It's okay. You're still husky, brother. You're still husky. I appreciate you. You're still husky. And tied like an ant's vagina. Yeah, folks, I'm not talking about the insects. I'm talking about your mother's sister. I love y'all. Happy birthday. Thank you, Doris. Thank you, Rob. You're being great.